Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Ranjan and through this particular video I will teach you how to find out the values of different T ratios at different angles. After this video you will not be able to just remember the values of different trigonometric ratios, different values of theta, but also you will be capable of deriving all the values on your own. So let's get into the video and derive the values of different angles for different T ratios. Now starting with the sine 0 means we are finding the value for theta equal to 0. If we have to find out the value of theta equal to 0, what I need to do is, if this is theta, I need to lean this CA on AB, means the point A will be lying on point B if we are taking theta equal to 0. If this is so, perpendicular has to be equal to 0. Why? Because A is lying on B. And now if we try to find out the value of sine 0, it will be equal to P by H. Since perpendicular is 0, definitely sine 0 will come out to be equal to 0. Similarly, finding out the cos 0 will be given by B by H, and since A is lying on B, definitely both will have the same length and it will result into 1. Now when we find out the value of tan 0 will be equal to P by B. Since the perpendicular was equal to 0, so 0 by B will give me 0. That's why sine 0 comes out to be 0, cos 0 comes out to be 1, and tan 0 comes out to be 0. Other values of T ratios can easily be found out by the same concept. Now moving for the value of sine 30 means 30 degree angle and 60 degree angle for all the T ratio. For this particular purpose, let's draw an equilateral triangle ABC whose length is given by A. Since it is an equilateral triangle, all the length has to be of a size, a length. Now let's draw a perpendicular AM over AC. If it is so, this BM will be equal to A by 2. We can easily find out the value of AM by using Pythagoras theorem, which will be equal to root under A square minus A square by 4, which will come out to be root 3A by 2. Now this was an equilateral triangle, that's why this angle has to be 60 degree, this has also be equal to 60 degree, and it will be divided into two equal parts resulting into 230 degree angle. If we want to find out the value of sine 30 degree, what I need to write it is P by H. The value of sine 30 degree, P is A by 2 and H is A, that's why its value will become 1 by 2. If we find out the value of cos 30, it will be equal to B by H. Base for this 30 will be root 3A by 2 and hypotenuse will be equal to this A, that's why we can say it will be equal to root 3 by 2. Similarly, if you try to find out the value of tan 30 degree, it will be equal to perpendicular by base. Perpendicular for this is A by 2 and base will be equal to root 3A by 2. That's why it will be equal to 1 by root 3. Similarly, the values of 30 degree for other remaining T ratios can be found out by following the very same step. Now moving for the value of 60 degree for different T ratios. Let's say we want to find out the value of sine 60 degree. So sine 60 degree is equal to P by H, and definitely for this 60 degree perpendicular will be this one, root 3A by 2, and hypotenuse will be A. That's why we will be dividing by A. This A will be cancelled out and resulting value will be root 3 by 2. That's why the value of sine 60 degree equal to root 3 by 2. Now coming for cos 60. The value of cos 60 can be found out by using B by H. B for this 60 degree will be equal to A by 2, hypotenuse will be A, and it will come out to have a value of 1 by 2. Similarly, we can find out the value of tan 60 degree, which is equal to P by B. Perpendicular for this 60 degree is root 3A by 2, root 3A by 2 and base will be a by 2. Both a by 2 will be cancelled and it will have the value as root 3. That's so why the value of sin 60 degree comes out to be root 3 by 2, value of cos 61 by 2, and the value of tan 60 degree comes out to be root 3. Similarly, the values of other t ratios for angle theta equal to 60 degree can be found out by following the very same steps. Now coming to the value of 45 degree, how we find out the value of sin 45 degree, cos 45 degree and tan 45 degree. So now let's come to this figure ABC, where the right angle is being formed on this angle B. If this angle is 45 degree, definitely this angle also has to be 45 degree because it is 90 degree, and as we know, summation of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. That's so why if angle C is 45 degree, angle A has to be equal to 45 degree. Now if both the angles are same, definitely both the sides will be equal to same. Why? Because the sides in front of equal angles are equal, and if it is x, this one is also x, it is a right angle triangle, we can use Pythagoras theorem and it will come out to be root 2x. If we try to find out the value of sin 45 now, it will be equal to p by h. P is x, h is root 2x. That's why these x will get cancelled and sin 45 will give me 1 by root 2. Similarly, cos 45, if we try to write, it will be b by h. Base is x and height is again root 2 by x. So this is x and both will be cancelled out, resulting into 1 by root 2. Similarly, if we try to find out the value of tan 45 degree, tan 45 degree will be given by p by b. P is x, b is x, x by x, it will be equal to 1. Similarly, the rest of the t ratios for theta equal to 45 degree can be found out by using the very similar fashion, by using very similar pattern. Now if we talk about the 90 degree value, so let's come back again to the very same figure, to the very first figure, and let's assume something. If we want to find out the value for theta equal to 90 degree for different t ratios, what I need to do is I will need to move this theta up to this point such that here the value of theta comes out to be 90 degree. And in this case, if I write sin 90 degree, it will have the value of p by h. If I am taking this up to this height, perpendicular and hypotenuse both will be equal and same, that's why it will be equal to 1. Similarly, if we try to find out the value of cos 90 degree, it will be equal to b by h. If we have taken this point to this point, definitely base has become 0. Base has become 0. 0 by anything will give me 0. That's why the value of cos 90 comes out to be 0. Similarly, if we try to find out the value of tan 90, it will be equal to p by b. P has got definitely some values, but since it is like this, base has came to be 0 and it will be equal to 0, which will result into infinite. That's why tan 90 will have the value of infinite. Similarly, other values of the angles can be definitely found. I have found out sine, cos and tan. Definitely cosec is just reciprocal of sine, we can find out by using that relation. Sec theta is just reciprocal of cos theta, definitely that can also be found out. And very similarly, we can find out the value of cot 90 or cot any values of the t ratios. Definitely we can find out by using the very same concept. And I hope that all these things will have been clear in your mind. So thank you very much for your precious time. Thanks a lot.